In this part of the training, I'm going to be talking about activities that promote empathy. But before that, I want to touch some key points and strategies that we will need in order to introduce these activities in an effective way. Secure attachments. An attachment is a unique bond and relationship that you have with your child. This teaches your child to trust you and to communicate with you. Attachment facilitates the development of an emotional regulation, social skills, and empathy. An attachment is important for a child's overall development and learning. Early childhood educators are constantly learning and creating opportunities to build healthy attachments with the children in their care and also supporting families in their own attachment with their children. The educator's role is to create connections between the home environment, the community, and the child care setting. Educators can use many strategies to create healthy attachments in the classroom. Being consistent, responsive, understanding of the needs and signals. Encouraging positive behaviors and play. A secure attachment promotes self-regulation, empathy, pro-social behaviors, and positive sense of emotional well-being and self-esteem. When children don't have secure attachments, they spend less time exploring and playing. So remember to be sensitive and empathetic. Children need your consistent responsiveness and warmth. Respond with calm, model good behaviors, and control your own emotions and behaviors. Children learn from us. Be involved. It is important to interact, to be present, and positively engage with your child. Also be nurturing, showing positive behaviors through body language like eye contact, touch, facial expressions, and laugh. When you interact with your child, show them that you're interested in them and to help them to develop their sense of attachment and security. As an educator, you can support a family's child attachment by helping them recognize that they are the most important person to their child. Connections. Positive connections promote a secure attachment between the teacher and the student. There are different steps that we can follow to promote good connections. Number 1, become a student of your student. What this means is you want to observe, you want to pay close attention to your students, and you want to get to know them. Number 2, connect before you correct. You want to teach a behavior before you start correcting. Number 3, when a child misbehaves, you need to be curious. You want to find out why is misbehaving and what is going on. Number 4, show specific praise for their contributions. You want to be specific. When you're giving them praise, you want to let them know exactly what they're doing right. And then number 5, you want to establish an emotional connection. You want to make sure they know their feelings are felt. The importance of communication. The ability to communicate effectively is a key skill, and the better way that we are at it, the better our quality of life will be. There are 3 types of communication: word usage, voice inflection, and body language. There are a few steps that we can follow to improve our communication in our classroom or environment. Number 1, talk less, listen, and observe more. You want to stop talking all the time. Relax, sit down, listen, and observe what they're doing. Take time to just watch them and observe them. Number 2, share information and not orders. You don't want to give them orders and tell them what to do. You want to model the behaviors. Number 3, serve and return. Just imagine that you are in a tennis game. So when they show interest in something, you respond in a supportive way. And number 4, ask open-ended questions. What it means, you don't want to ask questions that require an answer of yes or no. You want them to answer whatever they're feeling. Give them time to answer. Sometimes we are always in a rush and we are under schedule and we want to go, and you're like, okay, so if you don't want to answer, let me ask someone else. Give them the chance to answer. Just remember that it takes time to figure it out what they want to say. And number 5, reflect feelings and vocabulary. So what you want to do when you do an observations and you are noticing that they're feeling perhaps upset or frustrated or tired, use the word vocabulary. Instead of saying what is wrong, you can say, oh, I can see that you're not feeling okay right now. You perhaps are feeling frustrated, or perhaps you are feeling tired. And it's also good to practice every week or every day, however you guys follow your schedule, different vocabulary, different words. Give them the right words so they can express their feelings. A sense of place or belonging. The term sense of place reflects why a place is special and unique. It also reflects how attachments are fostered within the group and how each person develops its sense of belonging. A sense of place is something that cannot be purchased, and I want you to take your time and write down what you feel is special about your program, what sets you apart from another programs, and how is your place or program special or unique. What would you like to do to make your program even more special? Here I'm going to be talking about how we can nurture empathy. If you want more information about this, you can find it under the event posting, and it is under the handouts. The first stage is building a foundation, and it goes from 0 to 2. And you do this by soothing an infant, and then that will help him to learn how to comfort himself and eventually to comfort others. Toddlers are sensitive to their feelings and to their friends' feelings, and will often mimic their emotions. And then empathy needs to be repeatedly modeled and encouraged in toddlers before it becomes a part of their behavior. Then we go to stage 3, where is the awareness of the feelings. So 3-year-olds can make connections between emotions and desires, and they can respond to a friend's distress with simple soothing gestures. Sometimes preschoolers can only relate to the feelings of others if they share the same feelings. 4-year-olds are capable of seeing situations from another person's perspectives, but they need to know that not all the reactions to feelings are okay. Then we go to stage 3, where it's from 5 to 6-year-olds. At this age, they already increase their vocabulary. It's good to have discussions about emotions, and that will help them to develop a better understanding of the feelings of others. 5 and 6-year-olds are learning how to read others' feelings through their actions and gestures and facial expressions. And then by modeling and encouraging empathy when they're in kindergarten, they will learn how to become compassionate members of a caring community. Okay, so before I jump to the activities, I know that you may be thinking, why she was talking all about this? These are not activities. Well, I don't want to introduce the activities before we are trying to make all these concepts a reality. We're trying to promote a secure attachment. We're trying to have good connections with our students. We want to have a good communication. And of course, we want to promote a sense of place or belonging. Who doesn't like to go to a place and feel like home? At the end, that's our goal. If we want a child to be empathetic, first, that child needs to feel welcome and feel that we love him, and that he is secure. Anyway, first activity, greeting. I feel, in my personal opinion, this is one of the best things that we can do in order for them to feel welcome and loved. Take a time to say hi to them. Take a time to acknowledge that they're coming and to tell them how special they make your program. How do you appreciate their willingness to participate? You appreciate them and you appreciate them coming to your house. That gives them a sense of confidence and security. Who doesn't like to be prized and who doesn't like to feel welcome? These games are very fun and very easy, and all of them promote empathy. The first one is called chain reaction. So basically what you're going to do, you're going to give each child a beanbag, and you're going to ask them to put them in their heads. They're going to be walking around, and if they drop their beanbag, you're going to, the rule is that they cannot pick it up. You're going to ask them to ask their neighbors to help them. So there's going to be a point that you're going to create a chain reaction where everybody's helping each other. That's our goal. Create a sense of community while they are playing. Second one, a special welcome. This is a little tricky to explain, but it's very easy. They want to find a friend. They want to find a partner. They're gonna stand in front of each other and they're gonna smile. Then one of them is gonna turn and the other one is gonna trace with their little finger a happy face in their bag. Then the other one is gonna turn and they're gonna do the same thing. Trace a happy face in their bag. When they're done, they're gonna face each other again and they're gonna smile. This helps a lot. They have fun. They smile to each other. They acknowledge each other in a very fun and different way. And the last one is called the special spot. This one, everybody wants to have a special place in the classroom or in the environment. So it's super easy. You get a piece of paper or a tape and you put their names. Then you place them, and let's say you have a carpet. Everybody has their own spot. Or when you're doing PE or exercise, everybody has their own spot. So these helps because they know they have a special place in your classroom, and also helps because you don't get fights. Everybody knows where to stand. It's easier for them to concentrate, and they're not fighting with each other. The only thing that I recommend is if you're gonna use tape or you're gonna use a paper, use the same color so everybody looks the same so they don't fight for that. But they have their own place and nobody can touch it, and everybody needs to be respectful where their friends are standing. I hope these games are useful. I want to conclude my training by thanking you for being here. Thank you for taking the time to join me tonight. Please know that we really appreciate you and all the hard work that you do every single day. Please take a few moments to read my last slide, and then after that go back to the Facebook group and you can place your comments. I'm going to be posting that last link for a little short video, and then we can go back to the Facebook group page again and do our last comments. Thank you.